Welcome back to part 4 of how to make a dynamic, not a dynamic website. We're just making a basic website template using HTML. So in the future, we can make it dynamic. Okay, where I last left off is I made the footer. But you see that in the footer, I want active links, right? So for this active links, I want I want to keep it. Let's say for example, I type 1111 1111 1111 1111. That sucks. I'm gonna delete all that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go within the script, press Control C on that TD opening and closing, press enter, Control C both of it, press enter, Control V, right? So now I got 4 to place text, 4 rows, columns, excuse me. So I'm gonna call this links. No, I'm gonna call that home. I'm gonna call this one links, right? I'm gonna call this one time and contact. The last one contact. So now when I refresh, you see I got everything on my footer. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna highlight everything. I'm going to press select. No, excuse me. I'm gonna press default. Yeah, I'm gonna press center on the horizontal, and then you saw how everything got centerized, right? So now I got my footer, which is not link active. So if I'm just creating a template and I don't know the exact directory, I just can press a pound, enter. First I gotta highlight it, so highlight home, or I can actually call home index.html. Then I highlight links. I just put pound, enter. It activates the link, but it's not going to take me anywhere. Pound, enter. Pound, highlight, pound, enter. Okay. Now I got my footer, right? Okay. Now you want your inside content, right? So before I go into that, you can actually, instead of putting just text right here, this can be an image. Do I have an image? Yes, I do. Let me pull up an image for you. All right. What I did is I went to insert. I pressed insert, and it took me, and then I pressed image, and I clicked on errorpage.jpg. Once I click on that, it's gonna ask me if I want to add image tag accessibility attributes. I can, but I'm not going to. I'll just press OK, and you see it pasted that image in there, right? Which is just the error code, the error image for my website, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete the text that was in there. All right, now we have what do you call it? We have a banner, you can say, right? And I want everything to be centerized in my document. You see how my head is how big is it? 983 out of 950. So I want this to be the same, my footer, right? So I'm gonna make it 983. Okay. So now my header and my footer is the same height, right? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create my body page. I could keep this as my body page if I wanted to. Probably add an image or two with some div tags. Using CSS as well, because a lot of the cool parts come from CSS, and I probably will be getting into some CSS within this series. So next thing I want to do is I'm gonna create another table. I'm gonna create that table right underneath the table we just created. I mean the header table, right? I'm gonna call that, no, excuse me, let me make it first. I'm gonna make it a table with 983 because that's what everything is right now. I press OK, and now I got that table right beneath. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it a background color. The reason why I'm doing these background colors is to make everything easy. So I'm gonna put this one yellow. Oh no. Orange. Okay. Now if I wanted to, I could right click within that table and then I could split the cell. 2 columns. Now I got 2 columns. Can move this over. I could insert table. 5 rows, 4 rows. Table width 206, because that's how big I made the left side of that column. Right. Now I could put some my content in here. Call that links. Stuff 1, stuff 2, stuff 3. Right? And I showed you guys how to make those active. Very easy. Pound, enter, pound, enter, pound, enter, and I'm not gonna say pound enter again. Enter. Okay, now you see that I got links. So if I wanted to, I can make all this text to the right. If I wanted to, I can make it to the middle. I can make it to the left, but I'm not gonna make it to the left. So can I put a background color into one table? Yeah, I can. And let's see how it looks. It's too dark. Let's change it up a little bit. Green. So what I can do, Control C, Control V, Control V, Control V. You see? Alright. Well, this is it for this part. As you can see, we're getting somewhere, making tables and stuff. Stay tuned for the next part, guys. Talk to you soon. Take care.